Guys, welcome back to our new video of Ultimate Fast API series, and today we are going to learn how to deploy or host our Fast API app. So what does deployment means? Deployment means you can host your app on the server so that anyone else could access it. It's Swagger, or it can hit the APIs, or some front end from somewhere else can hit your APIs. So we'll see it right now. So for that, I'll just create one dummy project. I'll just name it hosting. Okay. Um, I'll just create one file app.py. And what we'll do here, we'll just from FastAPI import FastAPI and app FastAPI app.get and async def get or main return server is up. Nice. And one more, we'll have items, and items will have suppose foo, and this is foo, and woo, this is woo, like that. And I'll have one more route app.get items, item ID, and async def get item ID, a string, and we'll just return, or we'll raise exception as well, and status. If not, and we'll do item ID in, or we can directly do if item ID not in items, we'll raise HTTP exception, and status code is going to 404 detail item not found, or we'll just return, and we'll return items, and we'll just do item ID. Nice. So now this is our dummy app. Now there's one thing we need to take care of. We need to make one requirements.txt file, and what I'll do is I'll just, so what we need to do, we need to paste all our dependencies here. Now the easiest way to do that is you just do pip freeze. That gives you all your dependencies. You can do pip freeze and then just this arrow and then give your file name. Boom, you've got all of this. Nice. Now how we'll do it? We'll make use of this site render.com, which gives you a free option to host your fast API or some other web server. So first of all, we'll just sign in here. I'll sign in via Google, and yeah, I've signed in. Now we'll just create new, and this is going to be a web service, and we'll deploy from a Git repository. So connect to GitHub or GitLab. So what I'll do, I'll host it on my GitHub. I'll create one GitHub file, and that's it. I'll create one new, and this is going to be deploy fast API. Nice. I'll just copy it. Well, if you guys don't know the git commands, you can let me know in the comments if you want a video on that. And now I'll just get in it. I'll just get remote head origin. If you want to know these commands, I hope you're aware of it. If you do not, please let me know in the comments. Now I'll go git status, git add, and git commit. Ready to deploy. Now I'll just do git push origin master. Boom. My credentials are already saved, so it's done. I'll just reload it. I've got my files here. Now what I can do is I'll just copy it. Okay, I'll just do next. These are my private repos. I'll not go here. I'll just paste in the public repo. I'll continue. Okay, it has read it. And pip install this. You need to take care that it should be same pip install requirement.txt. And we'll provide our UVCon and take care of this. I'll paste it in the comments as well, and this is what you need to take care of. Okay, I'll just paste it here for your reference. This UVCon app host, and what does this mean? Like here we don't specify when we run UVCon, we don't specify this host. Host means what is your server. Like so 0 is to 0 is to 0 means it will take from the server. Like if the server has some, suppose IP as 1 10.251.2.2.1. So this host will paste this over here. The 0.0.0 means this, and port 8080, this you can specify as 8000 also, but 8080 means it's a port that you can publish. 8080 is an open port, which if you would have studied about Ninjix when we host a web server, so we have to host it on 80 or 880. Yeah, so that's it. But you can also go for 8000, that won't matter here. But you need to take care of this, right? So what we'll do, I'll just keep it like that, and I'll go for free plan, and I'll just create web server. You can even give in your environment variables if you have set any environment variables here. Create web service. Okay. Okay, now it's being deployed. We'll need to wait for some time. Okay, it is cloning from here. Okay, it is cloned. It is fine. The Python as well. Nice. Now it will start doing the installation of the libraries. It has already started. Nice. So this I was explaining you, instead of UVCon, we can also make use of HyperCon, and this app specifies our app, and this host specifies our host or IP address. Port specifies on which port it would be running, right? So it's uploading the build. We'll have to wait. Okay, build is successful. Now we'll wait for the final deployment. Is there any other point that I've missed? I'm just checking for that. I guess not. Using Node, this they're internally using Node. So we have nothing to worry about that. See, now they're running the command that we have given. And see, the UVCon is running on this. But if you'll try to access this, you won't reach there because this is running on their internal server, right? And yeah, about the port, even if you give 8000, that would be fine. That will work fine for you. No need to worry about that. So let's just give it some time. Okay, it's ready. It says okay. So we'll just go here and boom, server is up. Okay, detail not found. We'll go to docs. Okay, we've got it, and we'll just try this out as well. Woo, boom, we've got woo. Yeah, error. It works fine. Now see, this URL is given by render itself. If we want to specify our own URL, we can maybe make use of some private server. We can buy like EC2 instance from AWS or from render only. We can purchase their plan and we can give in our URL, suppose like codingwithbobby.com, like that, right? So now this URL you can give it to anyone. So like this is the curl. Like if you now if you have got a front end app, so you can send the front end developer this curl. So he'll make use of this API. He'll hit your API like this and he can use it in his app. So this is how we can host our app using render. Now, if you have any doubts on it, just let me know in the comments. Thank you.